Welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas. Hello, how's everybody doing? We are driving to Los Angeles, California to decorate a customer's home. We're gonna be doing the banister, we're gonna be doing the fireplace, and it's gonna match the wreath that I already showed you guys how to make on our previous video for this house. If you have not seen that wreath, I'm gonna link it down below. We're heading there to grab all the merchandise that we already selected from Shinoda. There is so much product that we're gonna put in this house, and I cannot wait for you guys to see. So come along with me. We still have about an hour and a half to go to LA. When we get there, I'll show you a few things that we're gonna get started with, and I think we're gonna get started with the banister because it's going to be the biggest part of the job. It's just so grand, so beautiful, and I'm super excited. So come with me. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm excited. So let's decorate. Jingle bells. Okay, so we have arrived to the job site, and I just want you guys to look at how much product there is in here. We have some beautiful ornaments. We have the beautiful wreath that I showed you how to make on the last video. We have some really beautiful finials that we're gonna be hanging on this tree. And I'm gonna show you more inside, so I have to get unloading. Stay tuned. Once we got the whole truck unloaded, it was time to get decorating, and let me just tell you, I could not be more excited about you guys seeing how we decorated the staircase. It was so grand, so gorgeous, and there was just so many beautiful items that I cannot wait for you to see. So let's get started. All right, you guys, so on this side of the house, they have this beautiful banister that wraps all the way around, and I wish you could really see how the chandelier sparkles. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to do a beautiful newel post arrangement, draping and ornaments and greeneries, and we're going to swag all the way around the garland. It's going to have different points of interest that are going to match not only the newel post, but the wreath on the fireplace, the Christmas tree. And why don't I just shut up, get going, and I'm going to show you the very first step is going to be to fluff all of our garland for all of our stairs. We're going to get that ready, and I'll show you a few tricks on how to fluff your garland, so keep watching. Be right back. All right, I have to confess that fluffing garland is perhaps my least favorite thing to do. It really messes with your finger cuticles. I really need a manicure by this time. However, it really does make a big difference from hanging a garland that is all flat to something that you took your time to decorate. So get to fluff, 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 and then lay the garland. Okay, so once we have our garland all fluffed out, and look how gorgeous this is. I cannot get over how thick and lush this garland is. The first thing you need to do is you're gonna measure it, and I want it to go all the way down to the floor and swag out, because when we do our ribbon and our treatment right here, I want it to go all the way down so it's more dramatic, because here at Ramon at Home, we're all about the drama. Once we have achieved that, what I like about this garland is because the bristles are so long, and look, if you don't want to scratch your banister, you can use your bristles because they are protected by all of this material, all this PVC. And so basically just attach it right here, and you can attach as many times as to secure that when you put the weight of the ornaments, it doesn't come crashing down. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attaching right here to the poles of this banister, make sure that it continues that swag motion to the side. And by securing it, you give it that shape. Then right here at the bottom, you cannot see it, but I'll show you when we move to the other side. So once you have swagged it to the side, you fluff it, and remember, we're still gonna put the lights on. The next step is going to be to connect two garlands to start swagging up. So I'm gonna get those ready, and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. I'm having so much fun decorating this banister, as I'm sure you can tell. However, I want to take a second to invite you guys to come and follow me on Instagram, because if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out the whole behind the scenes on this particular job and all of the Christmas decorating. As a matter of fact, the links to all my social media will be linked down below in the description box. Let's get back to decorating. Okay, so I didn't want to lose the chance to show you guys how to attach the garland at the bottom to make it swag to the side, and we're going to do the same on the fireplace. But right now, I want to show you that you grab a bristle and then you pull and you attach right here, and that's gonna force your garland to go to this side because I really love the way it looks just draping all the way down. And so now we're gonna go ahead and attach another garland right here and start swagging our staircase all the way up. So keep watching. Okay, so I wanna give you a tip real quick. How do we know this is a 16-inch garland? You grab a bristle and you stretch them all the way out, and whatever that measures, that's the width of your garland. And like I told you before, this is a 9 foot by 16, and it also comes with this really firm wire right here. So what I like to do is connect these two by twisting them around like this a few times. You don't want it to be too tight, so when you take it apart it's not as hard. But then also what you want to do is you grab some of these bristles, one from the other one from the left, one for the right, and that's what's gonna give it that feeling like they're connected to each other like this. As you guys can see, now is one continuous garland that I'm gonna swag. Here's the other thing. If you have a staircase like this that has this post, what you need to do is first count your post all the way from the bottom to the top. However many posts you have, you divide it by 10. So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so we're gonna attach on this one. And what I'm also going to do is I'm gonna swag on the outside, and on the post number 10, I'm gonna go inside, swag again, and then we're gonna start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're gonna swag on the outside. And I like that effect better because it just gives it more dimension. So let me get that done and I'll be right back with you. All right, you guys, so I show you how to attach the garland at the very bottom with the bristles. They come with the garland. However, I wanna show you a few more tricks. If your garland is not a 16-inch garland, which means the bristles are extra long and you can use to attach, what you could do is just go ahead and grab a piece of ribbon, swirl it through your garland and attach, and you could actually even use the ribbon to make a beautiful bow. However, while looking for ornaments at Shinoda, I came across this doohickey that I actually think it's so much fun. It looks like a hair tie for little girls with ornaments in it. But what this is actually a rubber, it has a rubber band on it, and you can just pull, and then you attach the little balls together like this, and it gives you a little detail right here, and then also secures your garland on your banister. So I'm gonna continue swagging to the other side, and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so I want to give you an update real quick of what we've done so far on the beautiful banister. Here's some tips. First of all, you have to fluff your garland, and like I told you earlier, this is a 16-inch garland. What I like about it is because if you grab these tips and you stretch them out wide like that, then you'll know how wide it is. And what I love about it is because you can use these bristles because they're super long to attach to your banister. Now also, we have counted the poles on this staircase and we divide them equally. This one has 30 from the very beginning to the last tip, and so I divided in 10, and that's where I attached to do my swags. I first went outside, then I went inside, and so I continue to do that and just attach this. Now here's the thing, we give it a light fluff because we're going to add lights to it. So we add the lights first, then we're gonna give it an extra fluff so it looks really fluffy. I'm gonna get the lights ready and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. Once you have your garland all fluffed out, looking gorgeous, and it's placed where you want it to be, swagging in and out, it's time to put the lights on. It is a crucial step that you have to know how to add the lights. So I'm gonna give you a few tips, really quick tips on how to add lights to your garland. Okay, so I wanna take a second real quick to show you how I string the lights on the banister. So basically what you need to do is you grab your light, you go all the way down, and then the bristle that you put it in, you pull up, and that's gonna hold your light. We're gonna do the same right here on the bottom. Just pull it up and then go all the way up without doing it too tight because you don't wanna lose all of your lights. Then you grab one of these bristles right here, and then you pull up, and that's gonna hold your lights, as you guys can see. And the way to get these lights off the garland will be just easy because all you have to do is pull that light and it'll come right out, and you can save your lights for next year, and you can save your garland. So this is a quick tip. I have a whole banister to do. I'm gonna get that done and I'll be right back with you. So keep watching. All right, everyone, so we are about to put the last of the lights here on this gorgeous banister. The next step is going to be the funnest step, which is going to be to add the beautiful ribbons, the beautiful ornaments, and all of the beautiful things that are gonna make this gorgeous garland stand out. So if you are having fun so far, give it a thumbs up and keep watching because there's still much more to come. All right, you guys, so we are done adding the lights to this garland, and as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to get my hands with the ribbon, which is going to be next step. We're gonna take a little break, and I'll be right back to show you how we're gonna do the main point right here and a beautiful point every time that we swag the garland. Keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna stop right here. I just wanted to show you guys how you can lay the garland, fluff the garland, and add the lights to your garland if you have a banister. These steps also can be repeated for a fireplace or above the window or any door entryway. But on the next video on this particular series, I'm gonna show you how we decorate the banister, and trust me when I tell you, you will not want to miss it. The beautiful ribbons and all of the ornaments and picks that we put on this banister make it look just absolutely out of this world gorgeous. So I really hope you will continue to watch this video. And if you are interested in the rest of the 12 days of Christmas, be sure to leave the hashtag 12 days of Christmas. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on because you will not want to miss the rest of this series. Thank you, and until next time, bye. You can skimp during fall, you can skimp during spring, but Christmas, you have to go out. It's the only chance that we get to really show. All right, everyone, so the first step to do the newel post, and I'm going to explain this real quick. We're gonna do this garland right here, and it's gonna drape down, and I'm gonna do the same treatment on every single point. There's about 10 points on this staircase. Now, if you remember, we used this garland on the wreath that is going to be on the mantle. If you have not seen that wreath, we use the same ribbons and the same ornaments to give it a very cohesive look, and I'm gonna link that video down below so you guys can check it out. But right now, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab this garland, and I'm going to attach draping all the way. Basically just swirl that wire into some of these bristles. Just find one and swirl it, because it is easier if you just fluff while you're down here. Then what I need to do is I'm gonna add some nails to both corners of this entryway and one right here in the middle. And then we're gonna attach this garland over at the top. We're gonna put some lights on it, and then I'll show you the treatment we're going to do. But the first order of things is to fluff your garland, and for that you have to grab every bristle. All right, you guys, so I just wanted to show you real quick the fireplace because it is absolutely gorgeous. This is where the wreath that I showed you how to make in the last video is going to go. And we're gonna make a beautiful swag that swags all the way down to the floor. And it's just gonna be absolutely gorgeous with a matching motif on the corner. And the reason why we're only doing one swag on the corner is because our Christmas tree, as you guys can see right here, it's right here. And so we're going to decorate the Christmas tree to match, the mantle to match. We're gonna have the wreath and then the banister, which is on the other side. So let me show you where that is. Come with me.